A for apple, B for ball, C for cake, D for dog, E for egg, F for fish, G for girl, H for hen, I for iron, J for jug, K for key, F for lamb, M for mango, N for nest, O for orange. P for parrot, Q for queen, R for rat, S for sun, T for tiger, U for umpire, V for van, W for watch, X for X-ray, Y for yak, Z for zipper.
मेरी कविता का शीर्षक है सीखो। फूलों से नित रचना सीखो, भौरों से नित गाना, फल की झुकी डालियों से नित सीखो शीश झुकाना। सीख हवा के झोंकों से लो कोमल कोमल बहना, दूध तथा पानी से सीखो मेल जोल से रहना। सूरज की किरणों से सीखो जगना और जगाना, लता और पेड़ों से सीखो सबको गले लगाना। दीपक के जलने से सीखो अंधकार को हरना, पृथ्वी से सीखो सबकी नित सच्ची सेवा करना। संदेश प्रकृति हमारी सबसे अच्छी शिक्षक है। धन्यवाद।
Hello everyone, my name is Abdul Rahman. I am in class 2nd A. The title of my poem is The Wise Old Owl. There is a wise old owl with a pointed nose and pointed ears and claws for his toes. He sits in a tree and he looks at you and he flaps his wings and he says tweet too. Thank you.
Hello friends, my name is Alina Khan. Today I will tell you story The Monkey and the King. There was a king who had a monkey pet. The monkey was very silly, but the king was not silly. He was very funny. One afternoon, the king was resting. He told the monkey to keep watch while he slept. The monkey was come in his king's room. Suddenly, a fly came and through the open window. The monkey said to the fly, "Hello friend, please do not disturb the king. He is sleeping." The fly did not answer. It flew away and sat on a bowl of fruits. The monkey hit the fly with its paw and said, "Shoo, get out of the room." The fly away landed on King's floor. The monkey was angry. How dare fly sit on the king's bed? The monkey take a king's sword. He picked to try to kill the fly. He missed. The fly sat on the king's nose. He take a sword and say, "Goodbye, you silly fly." It shouted. The monkey awoke the loud scream. The monkey had got the king's nose while the fly escaped. The monkey recovered after weeks. He forgave monkey but learned to not trust a wise creature. The moral of the story is we should stay away from the foolish friends. Thank you. Goodbye.
The title of my poem is India is My Pride by Dr. Prashant Bhatt.
I pledge my life to the nation. Right when I was born, come if my situation, I will fight with ranging storm. I idolize my soldiers with love in every breath. The tricolor on their shoulders, feel passion in my blood. To brighten up its future, I will toil day and night, diverse and rich in culture. My India is my pride.
Good afternoon, I am Arnav Singh Neki of 5th B in Bonne Anne Public School. I am here to recite a poem on the occasion of Reading Day. The title of my poem is Being Happy. I like to be happy, so this is what I do. I like to be happy, I share my tricks with you. I like to have fun, jump and play. I don't let problems stand in my way. If I get cross, I doesn't stand for long. I huff, puff and grumble, then I move on. I feel angry, I try not to be rude. I just put on some music until I am in a better mood. Some people say my glass is nearly empty when I have drunk half my cold drink, but I say it's still half full. It's just the way I think. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Annie Moy from class 6A. I hope you all are healthy and safe at your homes. Today is 19 June 2020 and we are going to celebrate our 25th National Reading Day. Now I am going to recite a poem before you all, and the title of the poem is A Bag of Tools, written by R.L. Sharpe. So let's start. Isn't it strange that princes and kings and clowns step caper in solid rings? Like you and me are the builders for eternity? Each is given a bag of tools, a shapeless mask, a book of rules, and each must make, ere a life is flown, a stumbling block or a stepping stone. Thank you everyone.
Hello friends, my name is Akriti Kaushal. I study in 7th standard. Today I am going to present a poem titled The Fog, composed by William Henry. I saw the fog grow thick, which soon made me blind my can. It made tall men of boys and giants of tall men. It clutched my throat. I coughed. Nothing was in my head except two heavy eyes like balls of burning lead. And when it grew so black, I could know no place. I lost all judgment then of distance and of space. The street lamps and the lights upon the halted cars could either be on the earth or be on the heavenly stars. A man passed by me close. I asked my way. He said, "Come, follow me, my friend." I followed where he led. He rammed the stones in front, dressed me, he said, and calm. I followed like a child. A blind man led me home. Thank you.
Honorable Principal Ma'am, worthy teachers and all my dear friends. Today I am Nazaria Nizam of class 8A from Bonne Anne Public School, standing in front of you all to read a very beautiful story about the chess players. It was in the times of Wajid Ali Shah. Lucknow was drowned in pleasure. The big and small, the rich and the poor, all were sunk in it. Love of pleasure dominated every aspect of life. The state officials were absorbed in fun and pleasure. From the king to the pauper, all were engrossed. Playing games like chess or cards or ganjifa sharpens the mind, improves mental faculties, and helps in solving complex problems. Such arguments were being forcefully advanced. So if Mirza Sajjad Ali and Mir Roshan Ali
spend most of their time sharpening their wits. How could any thoughtful person take exception? Both of them were hereditary jagidars, free from the worries of a livelihood. They enjoyed their good food without having to work at all. What else could they do?
Hello everyone, myself Devan Sharma from class 9th. The topic of my poem is Father's Day. Father, the most important person in everyone's life. A dad is someone who wants to catch you before you fall, but instead he picks you up, brushes you off, and lets you find your own way. A dad is someone who wants to keep you away from making mistakes, but instead he lets you find your own way, even though his heart sinks in silence when you get hurt. A dad is someone who holds you when you cry, scolds you when you break the rules, shines with pride when you succeed, and has faith in you even when you fail. For all the laughters and smiles, for all the happiness and good times, for loving, sharing, caring and listening, for your strong shoulder and your kind heart. Love you, Dad, and thank you so much for always being with me like my shadow. Thank you. Happy Father's Day.
Hello, I am Samriddhi Bhatnagar of 10th Standard of Bonne Anne Public School. I am reciting a poem, Seasons of Life, written by Joseph Anderson. How like the seasons in our life, we face the sunshine, storms and strife. As seasons come, so they must go. We are enjoined within that flow. In spring, we start our journey new. When flowers bloom and skies are blue, the trees are budding, birds will sing. With youth in bloom, it's always spring. 'Tis summer soon, we are mature, face love and kids, home and career. It's harvest time, success we seek. These sounds of summer leave us weak. The autumn calls to have its say. The foliage falls, the hair turns grey. The chill descends and soon the frost. We think perhaps on things we lost. Old winter crisps with cold, snow and cold. We watch our destined fate unfold. As now we near our time to go and seek life's final afterglow. Thank you.
Good afternoon, my honorable teachers and judges. Today, I, Trapti Gupta of Bonne Anne Public School, is digitally presenting a poem dedicated to what we were missing before quarantine. Before quarantine, we all were missing our family time, our fun time, our together time, and much more. And in this quarantine, we all are doing the same as we were doing in our childhood. And this is where we are feeling like our childhood is back. So the topic of my poem is childhood, and it is written by my elder sister Shraddha Gupta, the dreamer. Here I start. Comfort in my dreamland wakes up with mama voice. Don't know the meaning of study, but homework is always done on time. Childhood, the beginning of joy. Always wanted to live in cartoonish world, play with friends and break out pains. Go home silently. Mama nag about our deeds to Papa. Childhood, no feeling of self-respect. Smile is our first priority. No worries about our failures. Just enjoy the present, the entire happiness of our life. Childhood, the best season of our life. I hope you are enjoying this quarantine. Childhood, back to memories. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.
People, so as we know that this is World Readers Day, a day which turns out to be a very delightful feed to all the bibliophiles out there. And on this day, this is me, Gungun Tomar, and I am going to recite a poem written by Anne Hansen, who is known for having published several books under the title The Poetic Underground. So here I begin. What if I read to you a story starting once upon a time and you realize that it was your life spelled out on every line? Would you hear my voice with wonder as it brushed across each word? And pray my arms had strength to hold the truth about your world? Would your view on life be different? Or would it shock you to find that the things you thought defined you could be summed up in just 2 lines? And all the ones you took for granted, the ins and outs of every day, play a bigger part of who you are that you would ever dare to say. Would you wonder about the pages left and all the places they will lead? Then woe to make each moment one that you would be proud to read. Because there's a story of your life, but it's you who holds the pen. I hope you fill the pages right before you reach the end. Thank you.